It's that soul food right here, baby.
It's that 2026, baby.
Bring them keys in. Ah, yeah.
That vibe, we gon' vibe on this one.
What's good, Skrill?
Skrill, boy, I see you.
Many nights we stood under the street lights, running around with Diedrich, stealing cars so we can eat right. Socks on my hands, took to the garage and parked it for a CD playing $9 in a compartment. Dice games where you could come up from side bets, where your money was always good on the first in the projects. Cops rolled through, we would play like we shooting ball. One wrong move and we knew we could lose it all. Pops was never there, moms was never there, and them jump offs around, man, they was ever scared. We used to get it poppin' with an MD, and on a good month we could bust down to 10-piece. I miss that boy Slang, and he know it's all love. You and Marlo on my wheel because you're both one-on-one. I could be here all day about the times when we was young, or I could book a flight to Vegas at the Bellagio for lunch, eating lobster ravioli with an $8 orange juice, checking Tesla stocks, feeling like I'm Larry June. Pretty lady, don't let them lights go to your head, and stop showing all them racks to the public, young man. I know the fad is to make you a money fan, and the new grad dream is to work at the Bunny Ranch. Work real hard, then get you an OnlyFans, put out an ad to say massage and find you a money man. Now that I got your undivided attention, I'm gonna say this and run under condition one. Promise me if you get a stimmy, then you'll invest half of it towards some land so you won't live check to check. Promise me if you stack, it's just not so you can ball, or show it to the next man who really don't care at all. Do it so your kids can have some cheese, and you can make an imprint on this land before you leave. Gone.
That's all I'm trying to tell you. Have a plan for real. What you doing it for?
Do it so your kids can have some cheese, and you can make an imprint on this land before you leave. I'm gone. Street lights, running around with Diedrich. Pretty lady, don't let them lights go to your head, and stop showing all them racks to the public, young man. I know the fad is to make you a money fan, and the new grad dream is to work at the Bunny Ranch. Work real hard, then get you an OnlyFans, put out an ad to say massage and find you a money man. Now that I got your undivided attention, I'm gonna say this and run under condition one. Promise me if you get a stimmy, then you'll invest half of it towards some land so you won't live check to check. Promise me if you stack, it's just not so you can ball, or show it to the next man, care at all. Do it so your kids do it so your kids can have some cheese.
Boy, bright now. Yeah, my shit probably stank, but this Dior hit me. So, get in the plumber, nigga, pipe down right now. Put a parlay up in Vegas, man, I hope that it hit. And if you do act a fool, I already know what I'm getting. She can look me in my eyes, already know how I'm feeling. Come in with that little shit, she already know she gon' get it. Only speak my full mind, that be some of the time. Cause these niggas ain't gon' get it, I be dumbing it down. The mama keep me up all night, yeah, she come through so fine. Better have some paper for me if I come in at 9. In that case, we could watch the sunrise. I remember back in 19, right before the pandemic, tried to take away my life. Now this ain't no damn gimmick. Still cooler than the bitch, and I ain't got no fans in it. Game running in this shit, I can slow it down a bit. If I come get one soon, I'ma be at 6, and I'd probably be at 12 if I didn't love some kicks. But my hands always tied, so I gotta kick my shit, bitch. Trey, you know how this shit get. Every day some hate coming, but I gotta love the game, cause I got my ways from it like a beach. I only came just to watch the waves coming. Shit, you know I gotta catch one fish. No, I gotta eat one dish. Say, so go and sit up at the table, get this food for your soul, and we gon' make sure you ate like a 2 and a 4. Say. And that's multiplied. Game runners.
Dice photos. Are you ready?
Let's shoot.
Yeah! That's what the song called, baby. Called yeah! Yeah, we gon' get that money. Yeah, we gon' work hard to get where we at. You dig? Hold up, this how it goes. If you want the money, the 50s and 100s, wanna run up a check and flex on your haters and show them you stuntin'. Then you gotta grind. If you wanna shine, focus on the bag and give it your all until it's your time. You gotta go get it. Hustle hard, come with it. Stack the money and flip it. Show them you buy your business. Gotta go get it. Hustle hard, come with it. Stack the money and flip it. Show them you buy your business. Gotta go get it. How'd you wanna go get the bag? Working my muscle while out on my hustle. I come from the struggle, so I want it bad. You want it bad? Yeah, and I can feel it coming and it's gon' pay off. I just gotta focus and keep my faith. Put the grind in daily, take no days off. I gotta get it. I get it like my last day of living. I just wanna see my whole family winning. New coupe for the wife, it's for all my children, and I'ma make it happen. I'm not trying to get it. Anybody try to stop me, you can tell them forget it. Cause the truth is I'm really in my zone right now. Not boasting, I'm gonna getting too cocky, but I feel it's my time to get on right now. If you feel me, turn it up, throw the song right now. Let it bang through your speakers till they blown right now. This one goes out to everybody on the ground, trying to make it just to take care of home right now. Whether working 9 to 5 or be on the block, whatever you're doing, keep going, don't stop. Keep pushing and fighting and give it your all, and I promise we'll all make it straight to the top. If it's a money, the 50s and 100s, wanna run up a check and flex on your haters and show them you stuntin'. Then you gotta grind. If you wanna shine, focus on the bag and give it your all until it's your time. You gotta go get it. Hustle hard, come with it. Stack the money and flip it. Show them you buy your business. Gotta go get it. Hustle hard, come with it. Stack the money and flip it. So you gotta listen what I'm telling you though, for real. Go get it. See me? See, I stayed down till I came up. Did everything to get my name up, and when the change came, I never changed up. Oh no. And if they hating that, they lame, bruh. Call the labels and told them put a real one on, cause it's time to kill all this lame stuff. All these fugazi rappers gotta go. Stop gassing these boys like Texaco. 4 kids, so you know I need extra dough, and I'ma make sure I kill each and every show. I been rapping for the city, better let them know. Blackout been a problem and the boy can go. Coming straight up out the tone and I'm about to blow. Like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm in a brand new whip with the doors up. Remember nights when I really couldn't afford stuff. Now I'm living popping bottles in the VIP, and every lady trying to ride, I ignore her. Yeah, I'm living. Shout out to the plug. Thank God for the blessings, cause the money I'm getting. If you want the money, the 50s and 100s, wanna run up a check and flex on your haters and show them you stuntin'. Then you gotta grind. If you wanna shine, focus on the bag and give it your all until it's your time. You gotta go get it. Hustle hard, come with it. Stack the money and flip it. Show them you buy your business. Gotta go get it. Hustle hard, come with it. Stack the money and flip it. Show them you buy your business. Gotta go get it.
Yo, it's your girl DJ BabyBlueDiamond.
It's your fella T1.
Hopefully you can hear us. And this is the Well You Ask podcast. Now, I know y'all saw them 2 music videos, but we have one more video to go. And I am excited for this video Man, we got the homie D just pull up.
What up, man?
The homie D just pull up. Oh, calm down.
We here.
It's funny, he just came in and said, like, yeah, I think D just pulled up. I'm like,
but we have this one last video
I know I told you I wasn't coming late.
to
play. What's the snacks?
We ain't got no snacks. Travis.
I'm showing juicy fruit.
Travis and me no snacks. We have one more video to play tonight, and I am excited. My podcast, already seen the video. It's my music video. I've been doing it. I'm excited. I'm nervous. If you hate it, too bad. If you like it, good for you. Let me know what you think about it. Man, like I said, I'm nervous, but here we go.
Ori, the beat.
All right, right in the front.
Me. Hey, listen, thank you. So this is D Jones, Mr. Well, all right. Hit this mic and talk. So I heard y'all are switching y'all style up and only talking about restaurants that serve chicken nuggets. Is this true?
Well, interesting. Yes, it is true. From our perspective, these kids is getting big as hell, and it's a good deal on chicken nuggets no matter where you go. And I think that's the source. So yeah, we're gonna look into it. Yeah. Next question. In the back.
God, I'm so glad you picked me. I'm the key, Elevated Dreams Productions. Stop playing studios, stop playing help. So my question is I heard that DJ BabyBlueDiamond isn't really for independent artists. I mean, she doesn't even play their music. What's up with that?
I think that's a question that the boss is gonna have to answer. So, Blue, can you come on out?
So what was the question?
Get it. Get it.
You know I'm about if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. If your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. And if your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask. 2014 I became a DJ. 2016 I started U3. 2017 came out magazine. Now none of y'all clowns can compete with me. Now class is a session, I'll teach you what I know. Guys, students think that since they tryna win my dojo. If I scratch on the boards, I'ma chop it in school. Say it one more time, I'ma chop it in school. My joints cause immaculate, you know you can't handle that. The fact that I do what I do, you can't fathom that. Can't you tell that I'm in my zone? Got out the mud all on my own. Now I chill at home, crown on my dome. And my shoulder's cold, so the answer's no. If your music trash, you can't be on my show. You can't be on my show. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. If your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. And if your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask.
You know I'm a boss, ain't no need to cap. They hate what I do, but they copycats. I run up the numbers, just check the facts. These rappers be shady, no aftermath. Iron fist where my words hit. Wordplay, I'm really sick with it. Johnny Cage, I just break bones. They love to gossip like a telephone. Spreading lies like coronavirus. You say you a boss, but you getting fired. I saw the beats like on Michael Myers. No Kanye made it through the wires. Spreading lies like coronavirus. You say you a boss, but you getting fired. I saw the beats like on Michael Myers. No Kanye made it through the wire.
You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. If your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a Cabbage Patch. And if your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask.
Yo, I've been doing it featuring Amawu Jase. That's how you pronounce his name if you're wondering. Even if you're not wondering, who cares? Anyway, shout out to Cheryl Meadow for tuning in. Dope. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Overtime Hustling. I know I was sick. I missed it. I hate that I missed. I can do my live DJ set because you know me, man. I was happy to get back to DJing live. Haven't done that in a minute. But D, hey D,
What's good?
how was your training? You've been.
It was orientation.
Orientation training
Is the worst
using
part
Laredo.
Orientation is the worst part of any hiring process.
Is it?
It is.
I agree because my orientation was when I got hired. Our orientation was signing up for insurance.
Oh Lord, dang, that fast?
It was, and they made you sign, and they make you try to sign up right then and there. I'm like, can I go home and look at the packages?
No, let me get like 3 checks.
Let me look
at 3 full checks, and then
let me look at the packages. I can't decide right now, even though I'm so low dolo, but still, you want to make sure you're getting the right money for you. You know, the right package for your buck. Make sure you cover for everything. But exactly. But before we get started, I do want to let you know who is sponsoring our show right now. We got a couple sponsors. I know you're like, what? We got some sponsors.
No shout outs.
We got some sponsors. Yes, we do. Got some sponsors. Let me pull up the video real fast. Oh Lord, you and that song. We do got some sponsors. I want to recognize them and let them know what's up, because without them, they help suppress. Our first sponsor I want to give a shout out to right now is let me make this a little bit bigger so they can see them, is MVP Vibe. Shout out to MVP Vibe. If we don't know what that is an app for people like us, podcasters, DJs, artists, Black owned, San Antonio ways, I won't say ways, but San Antonio, Black owned, it's a local app on Android, iPhone. Go ahead, download it. You guys podcast is on the MVP Vibe app. DJ BabyBlueDiamond's on the MVP Vibe app. I am a brand ambassador. So go ahead, download the app, check them out. People can tip you on the app. So it's so different from Instagram and Facebook. If someone likes your post, and they like what you're doing, they can tip you $5, $10, go straight into your PayPal account right then and there that day. Kind of like Patreon, but you don't have to subscribe. Patreon, you have to subscribe so much a month. I don't have to subscribe. If I just like a post, I can just tip you $5. I'm not paying you $5 a month. I'm just paying you $5 for that post or $5 for whatever. So they're dope. So go ahead, download it. Like I said, we're on the app. It's a dope little app. You don't want to miss out on it. And then our next my mind just went blank. Thank you. My next sponsor, my mind just, you do a lot. My mind goes blank. It's that flu. It's that flu. When you have the flu, you forget stuff. But our next sponsor is actually, if you know who he is live right now on his channel, and you can see us. It's Sam Pluto. Shout out to Sam Pluto. Right now, I think I just uploaded the same one. Let me get it. Shout out to Sam Pluto. I'm gonna pull up his video.
Is that the that's not the dude that do the music review, right?
Yes.
That's him? Okay.
Yes. He does the music reviews right now. I'm trying to get the video right now. I thought I sent it. Don't know what's going on. But shout out to Sam Pluto. He's live right now on his channel. So if you tune into his channel, you'll be able to see our lovely faces. So me and Travis checked it out and we saw that. So I thought that's a dope look. So you are an artist and you want your music reviewed. You want to know if your song sucks or not. Because I got my song played on there and they let me know if it sucked or not. Apparently it didn't suck. So if you want to know if your music sucks or not, we're not the people to do it, but he is. You can go ahead and send your music to him. You can he does music reviews, music videos too, not just songs. I'm not sure what days he's live. So I'm trying to pull up his flyer right now so I can tell you what days he's live. Shout out to Sam Pluto right now. He's one of the podcasters in our little podcast circle, if you want to call it podcast circle. Shout out to people that just got added to the group chat. Inglorious Rappers. Man, if you haven't checked them out, go ahead, check them out.
IQ.
Oh, and Cheap Suits. Shout out to Cheap Suits, for getting added to the group chat. They're dope people too.
Yeah. We actually had them on our show
last season.
Right?
Last season we did. And Cheap Suits is going to be on our live podcast show too. So make sure. Oh, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thank you, Sam Pluto. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Central. So go ahead and check that out. Here's his flyer right now. You can check him out. Text artist to 363-654-2357 and get your music reviewed on music video. He'll let you know if it sucks or if you got a hit. What it do, AC? Thank you for tuning in. AC Turner from Radioactive. Thank you guys for tuning in. But go ahead, check out his channel. And Pluto, go ahead, check out Radioactive every Sunday, I think at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Go ahead, check them out. But we have a couple of topics, to talk about. I guess the guys did all right when I was gone. Y'all did all right. But y'all was missing me. Y'all was missing me. Y'all did all right. But no, they actually killed it, which I was very happy. I almost cried, but I didn't. Because it's hard to find co-hosts that can take over for you when you are absent, because that's one thing I was really looking for in a co-host. Can you take over when someone is sick? Whether it's me, whether it's Travis, whether it's D, can someone fill, I wouldn't call it a void, but fill in that space? And you two did it. Y'all killed it, except for your computer. We're going to get that fixed. But anyway.
No, but besides that, everything ran smooth.
That's what I said. Y'all killed it. Y'all killed it.
It's got to be a core.
But y'all don't need the computer, though, because your phone killed it.
Yeah.
So y'all still killed it. Y'all didn't need it. But shout out to you guys for stepping in when I was sick. Who knew I was gonna get sick? I don't know. Shout out to Overtime Hustling for tuning in. I don't know if I shouted y'all out, but yeah. But we have a couple topics to talk about. I know I want to talk about my topic before we get to y'all topic.
Let's go.
Man, his allergies. I know a while back we talked about mental health.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Before we start this.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Travis. Speak.
We have to acknowledge what today is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Go ahead.
It's been 2 years already.
I know, it doesn't even seem like it. 2 years. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant.
Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and
everyone else on the plane.
Everyone else that was on that helicopter. That was very tragic.
It was.
I don't think they could have. They woke up that morning thinking that was the last morning they would see. Saying their loved ones are be on their way to to a game or practice or whatever, wherever they were headed. I want to say it was I think it was a game they were headed to at the Mamba facility. But that was. Yeah, I still remember. I remember where I was at. I was at BJ's when I found out.
Restaurant?
Yeah, I was at BJ's restaurant, and then because my sister had texted me, and then 5 minutes after my sister texted me, every TV right away, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And it was like a dark cloud. It was literally nobody did anything the rest of the day.
Shell Meadows says, unreal, it still feels like yesterday.
Yeah, that was a crazy. I don't remember where I was. I just remember somebody posting it. And I'm like, because people post stuff on
Me too. I thought it was fake.
It was a joke.
Yeah, this ain't.
I thought it was fake because people always told me it was fake death.
Like you say, you turn on ESPN, and it's all over the sports network and everything. And I'm like,
that was tragic.
It was just like the 9/11. I was in class at 9/11.
Me too. Elementary school English class. I remember.
I'm looking like.
Not elementary school, middle school. I was in middle school English class. I remember.
It was like that. You're like, this ain't real. This is like some movie or something. Somebody playing a. But
because when they pulled us in the classroom, I was in the 8th grade. When they pulled us in the classroom, I remember distinctively. I had math that day, first subject of the day. And I remember we were doing math, and then all of a sudden, somebody came to Mrs. Weller's door, looking like all the color just left their face.
Did they play the video for you guys?
Well, when we got to our next class,
they played the news clip.
It was live. It was live.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And I'm like, we all sitting there thinking because by that time we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So all we saw was the demeanor change. Mm-hmm. Amongst the adults, amongst the teachers and stuff. So when we went into the next classroom, and they pulled it up, we still was like, "Oh, what movie is this?" And they was like, "No, this is happening right now. It's the World Trade Center." Even still, even as a kid, you're like,
"We seen
the
second plane."
Yeah,
they turned it on. I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" And then the second plane, I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I think I saw the second plane. I remember I was in English class.
After that, it's like,
it's a little tragic.
Yeah.
That's craziness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But R.I.P. to Kobe, his daughter, and everyone on that helicopter. That was a tragic day. And speaking of sports, we talked about this a couple episodes back about mental health with the NBA, NFL, and how they were charging artists if they take mental health days. But now I think they want to pay artists to get mental health.
Who wants to pay?
The NFL. So I saw a post on the Shade Room.
I know Antonio Brown. said that the Buccaneers was like, hey, we'll pay you $200,000
if you go, get some help. So I'm wondering, should that be
nothing wrong with me?
Should that be an overall thing for NBA, NFL, any major league sports?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you should get fined if you are going through something.
Kyrie Irving did that exact same thing.
Yeah,
he said, "I need some time off," and everybody ripped him for that.
Yeah,
like, well, you making millions of dollars.
Stephen A. Smith be the main one,
right? He's like, oh, you need a mental health day, but you dancing with your sister at her wedding and stuff. Yeah, but he's not focusing on basketball.
Yeah, like that's. I don't think people understand like for us when we had resiliency days in the military, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't just go home and sit around. Like we went we went bowling.
People don't understand that mental health doesn't necessarily mean you just sit and talk to a therapist all the time. Yes, you can do that, but mental health means you are mentally taking your mind away from certain stuff. Like when I got sick, I actually took that as like even a mental day. I didn't do the normal busyness stuff that I did. I actually told some people who needed flyers done and graphics done no, which I was surprised because I'm quick to say yes. I'm quick to do a lot, and y'all know. So I took me getting sick as somebody saying, take a break. Your body is telling you sit down. Like, yeah, I did a couple podcast stuff here and there, but I really didn't do that much. Like, so
but
mental.
See, your podcast is part, in my opinion, podcast is part of my mental. Like
that is true.
You know what I'm saying? If I take a break from work and they say, well, you still did your podcast, I'm like, yeah, I needed to do that. Did you see what I was talking about? I was talking about my job.
Let some stuff loose. Exactly. Right. And I feel like the podcast stuff that I did was very relaxing. It wasn't like stressful stuff, overwhelming stuff. It was relaxing. So I do feel like y'all should pay for them to do that. Y'all finding everything.
Teachers,
but I feel like
don't teachers get well, my wife, they get
they get sick days.
Not a sick day. They get it's a mental health day.
Oh, we don't get.
They get like 1 or 2 days where you get off and they don't bother you with stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get
so
that.
They get that.
I don't know about that. I wish we did, but that's good.
But that was under their old principle. I don't know about now.
That's good. I feel like we need that. No matter what field you're in,
definitely need
especially teachers, but no matter what field you're in, you need that. You need that mental health.
And if you, I'm gonna say this as a father and a married man, married people. I'm gonna just say married people because I push the marriage versus you just together. They also need mental breaks from each other, and they need mental breaks from their kids.
So, what does a mental break from each other looks like? We know what a mental break from the kids look like.
I was just simply just date night
from each other.
No, with me and my wife going to go.
That's from the kids, but I'm saying, what's a mental day from each other look like?
From each other, my wife will usually go. She get her a mani pedi, or some of her girls they'll go out to eat and do like a wine tasting or something like that. And then I'll be at the crib. My mental days is really mine is if I go to one of my homeboy house and watch the game or something. That's about it. I don't really do nothing extreme. Honestly, I like being at home. You know what I'm saying? It's good to get away, but with everything going on, I don't mind actually. What's that? A spammer?
Yeah, we always got spammers. Already blocked them. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't really do too much. One big thing that I would do on my mental day is go buy some chugs. But then I go to San Marcos and do that.
Okay.
And I usually just do it. I don't. My wife be like, "Where you at?" San Marcos. She be like, "Goddamn truck store."
Yeah.
I'll bring y'all something back. What y'all want from socks?
Shout out to Nate Anderson for tuning in. Mickey Sweet says, Resilience Day in the military is cool, but one day out of the year is not enough.
Nowhere near enough.
I think certain fields need like military, teachers, doctors, like these like nurses. Like these nurses getting ran in the ground right now. So if you know somebody that's a nurse, man, check up on them as much as you can. Teachers too.
Oh yeah, check up on us, man. We will need it. We really need it.
These kids, these kids and the parents of these kids.
Oh,
You're like,
yes.
oh, that's why they act like that.
That's why they act like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's what I mainly want to talk about was mental health because I know that's a big issue, especially in the Black community. You know, I like that we are now talking about it more. A lot of people are talking about it more
PTSD.
From their childhood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Or from life in general, just experiences.
I agree.
So
we do.
Like especially if you had a bad encounter with a superior out person, just like anybody, like a principal or something like that. Like they can take a kid's foundation and they can kind of mold them into something that kid wasn't. Like mine would be a police officer. I had good interactions and I had some horrible interactions.
Right.
So it's I think as an adult when you mature you can. There's certain things you can do to avoid those things. Like I just don't go through Windcrest no more. That's my thing. I go all the way around. I do not go through Windcrest.
I know I had saw this question where someone said, how long is too long for you to say, well, that's how I was raised or that's how I grew up in a couple situations. Yeah, because you know how sometimes when people do stuff in general, sometimes they say that's how I was raised or that's how I grew up, that's who I am. Especially in relationships. I see that a lot.
Mm-hmm. If you can see that it's affecting somebody else,
go get help.
Yeah, you need to change that. You need to work on that. I hear that a lot too.
That's what I said. How long can you use that as an excuse?
That's just how I am because I don't really feel like you. I hate that.
I can't say a timetable,
but I hate that excuse though.
Yeah. It's a cop.
Especially when you're an adult. Like if you like a teenager and you say, well, "That's how I raised," that's a little different. But once you get to that adulthood, you living on your own, married, or you have kids, you at the age where you know better. Well, if you knew that's how my mama did it and it wasn't right, I need to change it. That's how my daddy did it and it wasn't right. I grew up with my daddy sleeping with a whole bunch of women. You know that's not right. Change it. Or I saw my mama sell drugs. Well, if you know that ain't right, change it. Like whatever you grew up seeing, like you have that right to change.
It depends on how influenced that I wouldn't even say influence how and what's another word and person and it's another word, but I just say influence. So some kids are easily influenced because of the absence of something.
Yeah.
So if as a parent, if you're not giving that kid something, that kid is going to find it in something or somebody, and it's usually it's in our community is usually harmful. That's when you get the whole the kids get messed with and they're getting on drugs.
How many times you hear like when a kid has like been involved with gang activity at an early age,
yeah,
and then when you sit down and have a conversation with them, like even like somebody like Monster Cody before he passed, Monster, he's I think Monster Cody started writing children's books or something like that. But like when you would sit and talk to him, he'd be like, "Yeah, I didn't have a father. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have this. I didn't have that." And then, and most times in the inner city, the father's absent. The father's missing.
Right.
So they end up. It's always somebody that they can name that's saying, "Yeah, that he was like a father figure to me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he blindly did whatever that person he looked up to did.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, and it's usually a gang member.
Yeah,
it's usually a gang member. So I got my curiosity got killed early. My uncle was like, "You ain't finna be out here. Stick to playing basketball." My mom was running the streets doing her thug thizzle, so I got that. All that stuff kind of got eliminated quick. Like I seen the results, so it's like, well, why would I want to do that? But not everybody's like that though.
Yeah,
it's all about your individuality.
Jessica Carter says, shout out to Jessica Carter. Thank you for tuning in. She says, I think if you truly love someone, you will see, and you see you're hurting them, there's no excuse not to seek help.
Right.
Shout out to Jessica. That's my old classmate. I grew up with her.
Okay.
She just popped. She just popped back up on social. I don't know how long she's had social media, or if she's had social media. I don't know. Like, but it's just certain classmates I haven't seen since we graduated, or heard about them or whatever. And she just happened to pop up.
I think I literally.
And I was like,
classmates on Facebook.
I was like, oh shit! Like, what's what's happening? So of course,
shout out to Elijah Javion, I guess, is tuned in. He said, "What age are y'all speaking on?"
As far as
I don't know as far as what, but
he might be talking about the using that as an excuse.
Yeah.
But when you're old enough to realize, like Jessica said, when you see you hurting somebody, like that excuse at that moment, from then on, you shouldn't use that excuse, because now you know whatever you're doing, like, yeah, that's a weird excuse.
House, it's me, Shanika. Oh, shout out Shanika for tuning in. I didn't know who that was. I was like, who's Elijah? Shout out to Shanika for tuning in. She is one of my coworkers.
Oh, okay.
Not my close coworkers, but one of the dope coworker.
She called you out.
The dope coworker. But Jessica Carter says, I was past tense in an abusive relationship for over 10 years, so brand new to social. Glad to be supporting.
I'm glad you got up out of that situation.
Yeah, me too. I'm very glad. And if you ever want to speak on your story, hit us up. Help somebody.
I hate when you hear people that have been in abusive relationships, especially the people that you knew, and just sweet people. Jessica's always been a sweet person. You feel what I'm saying? From 13, from when I met her when I first moved to Texas, all the way up until my last dealings with her, she was always a sweet person. So to hear people like that, anybody, but especially people that that
genuinely sweet
people, right? Why would you want to do somebody like that?
Man. Well, speaking of relationships, I know one of y'all brought up the topic of sleeping on the first date, getting it in.
Time out.
Oh Lord, why you leaving?
I'll be back.
Why you leaving?
No, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh Lord, I'm kind of scared.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
We didn't do it.
But wasn't he the one that brought up the topic? He did.
Sex on the first date.
Travis brought up the topic. T1 brought up
the other one that
I had. The topic of sleep.
The other topic that I had was love or loyalty.
Yes, but let's talk about this. Do y'all sex on the first date? Have y'all done it? Do y'all do it? Y'all still doing it? If you single, have you done it?
Sex on the first date? Man, I ain't dated in so long.
When you were dating, do you remember? With your wife?
When I was younger,
did you do it?
Nah, hell no. My wife made me wait 4 months.
Okay, get it. That's what I'm talking about, Mrs. Security.
Is it?
Make him wait 4 months. Now, have you done it? Sex on the first date?
Hold up.
Before you got married?
Stop.
Oh, look, here you go. Here you go.
Stop. Now what? Whatever.
You're talking about sex on the first date. Have you done it before?
Have I had sex on the first date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it with your wife?
Who hasn't?
I haven't.
You've never had sex on the first date before?
No, but I never went on dates with other chicks. Not really. All my relationships was long. Like my first was 4 years.
Yeah, but that's.
And then I've in high school I went with a couple of chicks, but it wasn't
so. Okay,
I met you and then we did it. No, it wasn't nothing like that.
It wasn't y'all went out.
No, it was I knew
and
him.
Y'all end up.
I knew him from middle school.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. That's a blind date. We're not talking about blind dates. We're just talking about you going on a date with somebody, or y'all going out. It's just y'all two, just exclusively y'all two, and at some point throughout, or at the end
of the night,
there's some shit pop off. It's never happened.
That never happened. Not even my wife. I just told Blue. My wife made me wait 4 months. 4 months. I promise you, it was 4 months. I felt like it was 6, but she said 4. Either way,
however long
it was too damn long.
Well, yeah, however long you waited, clearly it was worth it because you still with her.
Right. So I ain't gonna complain.
I can't confirm or deny.
By default, me and my wife, because we was dating, we was over the phone
Was it long distance?
Before, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was long distance. Like, I knew her. Cause I'll go back and forth to Virginia during the summer. Like, she was a friend of my cousin.
Got you.
So.
Nah, I never.
I've been known her, but like when we saw each other
am I missing
again,
out? I'm just
like
dating
that.
my wife again.
No, you're not missing out.
Over.
Start over, take it somewhere and then fuck. First
I'm
date.
you're gonna get divorced.
Shut up. She gonna make you wait another 4 months. You better stop.
Oh yeah, you're right. Nah,
don't do that.
She might make me wait
Nah,
longer.
at this point, man, we grown.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, you're right.
We grown.
She
like,
gonna make
nah.
you wait
like, nah.
You like
we signed a divorce.
She like, I don't want it no more. If you gonna make me wait 4 months, I don't want it no more.
Don't make me wait.
I can't confirm or deny. I'll keep that a secret.
What?
Y'all can talk about it. Go ahead.
How you gonna chastise us and then?
I didn't chastise y'all.
Look,
I haven't chastised y'all.
If you don't voluntarily put your business out there, I will.
It's one thing I learned.
Of doing it on the first date?
Look.
Yeah.
You never heard me say I done it on the first date.
But you haven't. Be honest. You haven't.
Huh? I said I can't confirm or deny.
Yes, you can. You can confirm.
This is one thing I learned.
You can confirm either way.
Or deny.
This is one thing I learned. If you ask somebody something and they've done it before and they just don't give you a straight up answer, they've done it.
At this point, I don't.
It's easy to say, nah, I ain't done that.
But what is the point of not, like, where's the shame in admitting that happened?
No shame. I just don't know who's.
And most women are the ones initiating this first date sex.
Really? Women?
Yeah.
We can only do what y'all allow us to do.
That's true,
y'all have
but
already made
you're
up
not
your
really
mind.
initiating it. If
Nah,
you make the first
signs.
move. If dudes make the first move.
Nah, you give the signs.
Dudes ain't making no first move unless they get a sign for it.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about creepers. I'm talking about real men. I'm like, we not even taking that step.
First it start off with the joke.
The joke and all that. And this in the
What's
eyes
the joke?
too,
The joke?
Like you be talking about something regular, but they make it sex related. And then you be like, what? And she be like, nah.
And if at some point
that's how it starts off, man.
Yeah, if the conversation turns sexual and the woman initiates it, boning was already on her mind before she left the house.
Now she's just trying to fill you out.
Yeah. Now she's trying to make sure if this is really gonna happen.
Yeah, because she already knows she wants to, but now she's trying to see if you're gonna talk yourself out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Because most dudes talk themselves out of first date sex. I guarantee you.
What's the definition of a date? Let's start.
Just go out.
Going out. So if you stay in, can that be a date?
Sure.
If we come over like Netflix and watch a movie and stuff like that,
like game night, does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an activity that y'all do together.
Yeah.
Unless y'all establish that this is for a friend and it's nothing more, then I wouldn't say that's a date. That's a outing.
Yeah, it's an outing.
Yeah, that's just kicking it.
Kicking it.
But if it's somebody that you like and he like you and y'all been talking and you be like, hey, you wanna come over and like play some cards or something? You be like, yeah.
I've seen that happen too.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Well, I've seen that happen where, there's some cards and some dominoes and be like, yeah, this, that, and the third.
Drinking.
Like, and then certain.
No drinking, but I've seen that happen.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying I've seen it I've been in a group of people where that's happened.
I've been in a situation where that happened, but it was supposed to be a group game night. And then it turned out not. No, see what happened. So it was supposed to be me.
Uncle Luke.
No, it's supposed to be me, one of my friends from high school, and his cousin. So all three of us were supposed to have a game night, but then apparently the cousin was acting up, or the cousin got busy and had something to do. I mean, not the cousin. My friend ended up having something to do, so it ended up just being a game night between me and his cousin.
Oh, yeah, I did it?
No.
Oh, I thought that's why this was going.
Okay, okay.
It was just a game night.
Okay, so what happened
I'm
at
not
the end
doing
of the
it
game
with his
night?
cousin. That's a little weird.
Like I said, women initiate.
No, I'm not doing it with the cousin. That's weird.
You might be like.
That's a weird conversation. No, that's weird. Because it was already weird that we just had game night. Because my friend waited until like almost a week to hit me up talking about, I know you had game night.
Here's
my
a good
cousin.
question.
Oh Lord, I better go to bed.
I was like, yeah, game night. I was like, I can't have game night with your cousin.
Nah.
Here's a question.
Shanika, don't go to bed. Answer the question.
I know, Shanika, don't go to bed. Let us know.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like women can be persuaded
Into sex?
Into sex.
Like talked into it?
Yeah, talked into it.
Not so much talking to, but like you said, if you give signs, like how women give signs, men can give signs too. Like women joke, men can joke too. Give
Men
signs.
want to.
And then also,
most men want to, but they.
And then also, like I said, if you do a game night, you can do bets. Start off with friendly bets, and then that could lead up to sex night.
Yeah.
If you do like
that's how it sometimes
strip,
starts, especially if it's a
Uno,
group.
and all that.
Yeah,
That's an icebreaker.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Not group. Not with a group.
Man, if you win,
not with a group
I
of
get to
people.
kiss you on your neck. You know.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Stuff like
that can initiate it, but
And Mark, if you,
I don't know about
if you got a group of
persuaded.
people that's down for it, everybody is on the same mission.
Yeah, everybody fucking.
Everybody.
They just.
I've never done that kind of game night.
They're like, you know what, bro?
I never done that kind of game.
Hey man, come in the kitchen, man. Help me pull these shots up. You're like, hey man, I'm feeling the girl in the green.
I know. Hook me up. Hook me up with so and so.
I was thinking about green, but I go with the girl in the gray. I ain't even tripping.
Hook me up with so and so. Get my number. Give her my number, right?
Hey, look.
Is that what you homeboys be
Fellas,
doing?
Look,
used to
We
do?
have a party together in 2000.
Is that what y'all used to do back in the day?
As grown man, you don't do.
Give me my
put
number.
Down no more.
Give her my number.
You go over there and you talk to her
yourself.
Yeah.
But back in the day,
back in the day, I've never approached a girl for her number. I've always been approached.
Except for your wife.
We met through a mutual friend.
Yeah. Okay.
So I met her in person like after a football game.
I remember leaving the library one day, like the public library, and by the time I got back to the car, there's a number on my windshield.
Oh.
I was like, who is it? Now I knew who it was because like the chick and the homegirl kind of beeped their horn at me or whatever when I was walking by, and then they drove off, and I'm like, they ain't really giving me a look or nothing like that.
Right,
but I was like, who? I ain't paying no mind.
Phone number.
Got back and got to the car, lit on my driver's side door. I'm like,
did you call it? Text it?
Yeah, I called it. I want to know who this is because somebody did that on purpose.
Yeah, it was intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never. It's a lot of shit.
I never went up to a guy and talked to a guy, but I slid into 2 DMs. But that's it. I never actually went up to a guy and approached a guy. I'm like, hey.
I remember, in an outing, it's hard for dudes to approach women because they're usually in a group.
And you always had that one girl that be like, she ain't want to talk to you.
Right,
it's always ugly when they ain't getting no play that night.
Right. Well, what she don't know.
The one with the booty in the front and the back.
Mess with her. She just be patient.
Yeah. If you play, look, I'm not saying you ugly, but if you look in your group of friends, like you know if you the ugly one.
Right.
You know you're the one that got to take one for the team?
Yeah, you know.
No.
If you don't,
the dudes are the one that got
if you find yourself always having something to say when somebody approach your homegirl,
you're the one.
You're the one. That's you.
You're the one. That's you.
You the one. That's
man,
funny.
I am too old for this conversation. Tanita, you married? You can talk about this. You married? How did you and your husband meet? Tell us. Did you make him wait? Come on, let us know. Did you make him wait?
Me and Britt, we in Germany at the time. This is when like they had USO tours, and Roxy from 106 and Park was showing.
Okay.
Roxy was 106 and Park was coming. It was her. Like we didn't even realize that.
Roxy is the one with
Terrence. Yeah.
Okay.
So we coming out the little community center type restaurant or whatever, where all the Applebee's and Chili's and all that in there, right? We're walking out, and I'm like, I look back, like, oh, that's Roxy, and like I'm with my wife, and she's like, and my wife was like, oh yeah, that is Roxy. Her homegirl, the one that's all bodyguard for the for the squad, like, yeah, that's Roxy. She don't want to talk to you and all that. I'm like, ain't nobody even talking to you. Like, and I just said, hey, that's Roxy. You see, I ain't trying to moonwalk for an autograph. Right. I was just saying that's Roxy. But that just shows my point. There's always somebody in the crew that's feel like that.
Famous or not famous, you have that one. You have that one.
Bottom of Ken Griffey shoe looking ass, face ass.
But what was your topic? You said
350.
Loyalty over what?
Love versus loyalty.
Love versus loyalty.
Which one would you rather have?
Which one would you rather have? Well, if they're loyal to you, does that mean they love you?
Not necessarily, no.
Just because they love you, they're not loyal.
That's true too.
Definitely that.
Oof. That's rough.
Man.
I want both.
Can we get
So
both?
I want both.
I
Both
brought
for
that up because
300, Alex?
I heard Nick Cannon asked this to Kevin Gates, right?
Okay.
And
Oh,
he was like, "Which one would you rather have?"
Kevin Gates said
So-
loyalty.
Kevin Gates said
Loyalty.
loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
He said because love. He said like if I go to prison and I say, "Hey man, I need you to hold this $2 million for me. When I get out, just give it back." He was like, "All right, cool." He said, "Love will have you say, you know what? He wouldn't mind if I take 1,000. He wouldn't mind. Or he wouldn't mind if I take another 2.
Yeah.
Loyalty would be like, no matter what happens, I ain't touching his. That's his money. I ain't touching it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So I seen where he was coming from with that. In a perfect sense, I would rather have both. But with the question, I'd rather have it. Just in my experience, not going off of that example,
Yeah.
I'd rather have love because in my definition of love is love is an action word.
Yeah.
So you don't tell me you love me, you show it. So it's certain things that you do that are showing you love me. So with my view on love, the love for me, the love that you have for me wouldn't allow you to touch that money too.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah. I would say loyalty because from what I've seen with love, I ain't feeling it. But I like loyalty because
You got 2 perfect good examples of love right here.
and loyalty because
Yeah.
if y'all want loyal, y'all wouldn't have done the show last week. So I would rather choose loyalty because
No, we just love the podcast.
that's still loyal because if you love the podcast, you're loyal to the podcast.
Kind of. We could have made up an excuse. Yeah, we ain't got no computer. Blue ain't here to do the graphics and
You
the
almost
banner
didn't
and
have a
stuff.
computer.
So, we're going to postpone this
And
week.
I did the graphics beforehand, so you didn't have no excuse.
I know. You really low-key could have came in, but,
You get y'all sick? I was still contagious.
no, you would have been over there.
I'm contagious.
Put the camera on you over there.
Put the camera
You
on.
better not be contagious.
No, not right now. I'm talking about last week I was.
Oh, last week, yeah.
Last week I was. Not right now. I'm
Well,
not contagious anymore.
And if y'all
Last
hear
week,
me,
my
like,
daughter had...
this, where we
Yeah,
live,
Him and his
allergies, I'm cool. I'm straight.
I took some medicine today.
Took medicine and everything. Medicine just wearing off.
Oh,
What'd you
hope
take?
you're straight.
Zyrtec.
Yeah. I definitely be on dessert.
Dessert.
Is there anything stronger than Zyrtec?
Mm,
But that works as
they trying to say
effectively?
Claritin, but Claritin D, they don't do nothing for me.
Y'all do the nasal sprays?
Nah,
No.
They'll give you nosebleed.
No, not all the time. It depends on if you know
I
it's
just need it one
sensitive.
time.
But-
They gave it to me one time. I said, nope.
No. Oh, Jessica said, Zyko? Did I pronounce it?
Oh, yeah,
Zycam?
yeah. I heard of that.
Yeah.
Zycam too.
You said
Zyrtec
Zycam.
it just does it for me. Some people do Claritin D. I used to do that too, but my allergies is like all year. I don't have seasonal.
Right.
My shit is every
Mine's
day.
definitely seasonal. Ugh.
Best allergy medicine?
Best allergy medicine. Okay. Maybe we'll try it out.
Benadryl.
Benadryl will put you down.
And dry you up.
Wall drill will put you down. The smaller the pill, the stronger. And wall drill
NyQuil,
pill
man.
is
That
like
NyQuil.
this.
I would thought NyQuil will knock you out.
Yeah, well.
It will if you take like a good amount.
Yeah.
But
I used to get that to my sister.
Well, what do you mean a good amount?
when I was younger, I was
Shout out
sick.
to my sister.
So my mom had gave me a little bit, and I didn't want to take it because I thought I was gonna go to sleep. Like I cried. I was like, I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. I'm going to sleep. And I did it because only like a little bit. It wasn't like I got the full amount, like my dosage you're supposed to take. That's what I meant.
My ex used to come over, and I used to give it to my sister before she came, so she'd be knocked out.
So you can get it on.
Sometimes we did.
Oh,
sometimes we would shut the hell up.
I just told my mom she didn't believe me for the longest.
She didn't believe what?
That I was giving my sister NyQuil.
How old was you?
Like 6 or 7, maybe.
Oh wow!
You have to give a lot. It's just a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Give it to about 7. My mom was working a juvenile detention center. So
I ain't never done that. I
she
ain't
worked a
never
12-hour shift.
snuck nobody in while somebody was at the house. I ain't never done that. I was too
I
scared to do
literally
that.
did that. That was about the worst. Sneaking. I snuck in a lot of houses.
Yeah.
I got caught a couple of I swear to God, every time I used to sneak at my wife's house, her dad pull up every goddamn time. I'm like, are you setting me up?
I got some stories. Man. I don't think I can share them.
It's like you about to get ready to like end pants is at the ankles, and they had a sliding door. Dad pull up and park, and the park right by the sliding door. I'm like, if he turn his head, this nigga's gonna see me. I had to sneak out the back door.
Crazy.
One time, the closest I got caught is he came home, and I didn't have nowhere to sneak out. And I had to go and hide. And she had a bunk bed with the bed on top and the futon.
Yeah.
Right.
I laid at the top of the bed with the cover over me. He came in the room and everything. I was like, this nigga is gonna kill me. And her dad was strong. He was an old school country dude. He had big hands.
You ever got caught doing it? Has anyone ever got caught mid action?
I got caught by my sister with my wife.
Really? What'd your sister say?
She just
it was dark.
And the crazy thing about it, I gave her $3. Said, don't say nothing.
And she told?
She said, okay. And the next day, when Mama came home, Mama said, you better not be having her over here. And I said, I need that $3 back.
It was only $3. $3 is not enough.
Back then, $3 was a lot.
$3 get you a lot back then.
Well, back then, but now $3 can't get you.
And I worked hard. I was at Blockbuster. I was working hard for that $3.
You get 3 bags.
Man, y'all ain't never got caught mid action.
25 cents.
Balling.
What was it? What was it? 4 bags? Like 4 bags of chips for $1, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, man.
Don't do that no more. Now, that's the only time I got caught in the closet of a girl house.
No love, no loyalty. No loyalty, no love.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It goes hand in hand.
Mm.
But if you had to choose, that was the question.
You have to choose one. You can't just pick both. That's not how it works.
I got caught at a chick house. The girl I was messing with before my wife. Well, my wife knew about it anyway. But yeah, I snuck. First of all, I snuck in the house, and she stayed on the farm, like they had land. So I had to sneak up this long ass driveway, and I had my fresh ass all black Chucks on.
And you got it messed up.
I stepped in some damn chicken shit. And then I got caught. I didn't even get to get none. I'm like, man, she bought me some.
Who got caught? Who caught you? The dad or mom?
Her grandma.
How did grandma catch you?
This is how crazy. This is when dudes think with their dick. This is how crazy it gets. I'm sneaking in her house, but I'm going in the window of her grandma's room.
Oh,
that was stupid.
So you go into the window.
They was all in the living room watching TV. And she was in her grandma's room, which wasn't unnormal. She was in there. So I snuck in, went in the closet, and so she went out, double checked, made sure nobody was, getting up, moving around, and she came back in the room and she locked the door and she came in the closet, and right when we was about to start, just like trying to get in. And when she did come in, I'm just sitting in the closet. I got my clothes on, but I'm sitting in the closet. I'm like, oh, please don't open the door. And she opened that door and she turned that light on and she was like,
what made her open up the closet door?
And then, I don't know. She just knew she was being sneaky. And then, but the crazy part is that when she realized it was me, she was like, DeAnthony? I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, why you didn't say it was DeAnthony? He could have just came in the front door. And the whole night was cool. I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Nah. But she bought me some new pair of Chucks because I messed those. Those was done.
I'm telling you, when your hormones have you doing something, the clouding your judge, just clouding it, like you ain't supposed to be over.
Super cloudy. It's a chance.
I guess it's different for females than males. So
my wife was the one telling me to come over.
No, I meant like getting caught. Like wives ain't going over there. Males are more likely to come over than a female going over there.
My sister caught me and my wife at my house.
Oh. I ain't never got caught.
Females' judgment get cloudy. It's just dudes. I think dudes is more rich. They willing to take that chance. Like my dad might come home in about 15 minutes. But shit, that's enough time. Shit, I get.
Ain't never.
That's enough time. Shit,
I guess reason why I never got caught because I'm a question asker. I like to ask questions. Like if my mom's like, I'm going to the store. I'm like, what store? Where you going after that? What store you going to after that? Okay, what you getting at the store? Oh, you getting that? Well, we also need
You
this and this and
sabotage
this.
it before you even get
My
started.
mama
No, I
would have
don't,
been
because
like,
she never
"Nah,
suggest,
you
she
coming
never,
with me."
she
Right.
never like thinks, oh, why she asked me all these questions? I'm just like a question asker. Oh, you have work today, so what time you get off work? Do you have a faculty meeting today? Are they cooking something at your job? What's going on? I'm a question asker. That's just what I do. And she never put two and two together. I just ask questions.
I stopped sneaking when my mom asked me,
"Are you having
"Are
sex?"
you having sex?" And I was like, "Yeah."
So you just bought them over
And
in
she
mid
was
daylight?
like,
Your mom just
no,
let
my
you?
mom was a correctional officer, so she worked 12-hour shifts. So she used to work graveyard shift.
Oh,
So she'll go in like at 6.
but you say you stopped sneaking, so that means your mom knew that they were coming over, so you can sleep with them.
No, she just asked. My mom was me and my mom have straight conversation. Well, of course you was on the phone.
Yeah.
We was talking, but she just asked. She was just like, and she knew me and the girl that she was talking about was going together. We was dating, and she was like, "Are you and so and so having sex?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "You using protection?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "All right, I don't need no grandbabies right now." That was it. That was it. I was like, "You ain't even got to sneak no more. Just come over."
Oh, yeah.
Now we did a lot. I'm gonna stop talking about this because I don't know if my wife is like, but I talked to my wife about this anyway.
Y'all together.
Yeah, he had a lot of car sex. Me and my wife did too. It was because she had a car and she
Those
used to
be
get
the
out
best.
work. Boom.
And y'all used to have sex.
Go on a date. Boom.
And y'all used to have sex in the car.
In the car.
Those be the best.
Car, like I ain't gonna shit you. If you ask my wife this, she wouldn't deny it. Literally for like 5 years, we probably had sex almost every day, except like cycle time. But when she got on birth control, when her mom found out she was having sex, literally I think every day. Every day.
Hey, y'all a jackrabbit.
We was jackrabbits. Raw. We'll start off with a condom. I'm taking that shit off when we switch positions. That's a different feeling. You be like,
that's dangerous.
Arsenal be like, you'll never know how that feels when you first stick your dick in.
The way he said it too, I was like, the way his wordplay with it, I was like, wow.
Well,
his delivery, that made it epic. And it's true.
It's definitely
There's
true.
nothing she could have said.
No rebuttal.
No rebuttal to that.
Nah.
But speaking of battles, because y'all brought up a rap battle.
Oh yeah.
If y'all like rap battles and y'all want to see a local rap battle here, we have the what's it called? The Loudmouth League Super Bowl 2022, February 5th. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. The homie Spy MC, that's the Mexican guy that did that one line about Selena's killer, whatever, Selena's mama. I don't know. One line he did that was dope that y'all like. Yeah. So Spy MC is gonna be there versus Styles the
All these people from here?
Yeah, they're all from here, San Antonio. Jalen versus Noah, Dre the Hitman versus AE, the one and only. Wabowski, hope I'm pronouncing some of these names right, versus Big Spice. Frequency the Guy versus Jay Aries. And Shaggy Montana versus Paulie Think. Paulie Think. And Big Ice versus Renegade. So go ahead, check that out. The homie DJ Hypnotic the DJ is going to be DJing. It's in Universal City, so not that far from us. So go ahead, check that out. $10 to get in, 4 to 10 p.m. So if you like battle rap, go ahead, check that out.
If y'all was in, what would be y'all battle rap name?
Man,
what my name is now?
Diamond Cuts.
Yeah, that's it.
Diamond Cuts, because I'm gonna cut you with my bars. Because I was in a battle rap and I actually won against Bree Legacy. It is on Facebook. What's up, Bree Legacy? You think you the illest? I say allegedly.
You wrote that?
Yeah.
You know freestyle.
I'm Coke bottle. You Pepsi. So tell me who you want to be. Man, I killed that. I talked about all the dick she take, even though she's not even into dick. I even said something about how I said something about bloods and school and you get scared when your period late. Like I was saying bars. Man.
Would you do it again?
Would I do it again? It was a fun experience, but I wouldn't do it again only because that was just like one time on my bucket list. Just like, don't ask me to drop an album or EP. This song was just a one-time bucket list thing. I'm not a rapper. But I don't know. It's kind of fun though. I like the adrenaline
about-
rush and stuff. And I like the fact that I thought I had it when I first got there. I was like, man, I was prepared. I got this. Because every time I see her, if y'all know who Artistic Touch is, most of the time when you see them, they got the dresses on, the breasts out looking fine and sexy. But she came just like a stud. So that psyched me out. I was like, oh, she came prepared. And I was like, oh. She came thugged out, thugged with the hat. And I was just like, oh, dang. And she's a dope freestyler. So if you never heard of freestyle do cypher, she's
so
dope.
you expected to see some titties and you didn't see
No, not that. I was expecting her to be like a female. No, not like that. That's not what I meant.
Girl,
Look
what
at
the
him.
titties at, girl?
Stop. No, I was expecting her to be like in the. No, I was expecting her to either be in a dress or a skirt like a female, not like sagging pants. Look at him. No, I do not want to see no breasts.
Nah, because like, did you see how she started it off?
But that's how they
you ever
dress.
see them together, they all
Got the dresses
all
on,
the
with
boobs
the
out.
They do.
Sexy and all of that.
They do.
She came
They do. That's how they dress. Everybody know
She
Artistic
came
Touch.
looking like a
They got
stud.
the
It fucked
touch.
me up.
It did. It really did. It, like you can ask Diversity and some of the other artists that was there. Once I saw her pull it up, I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm over here saying my verse in my head 10 times, saying my verse, saying my verse, saying my verse.
Sweaty.
Now my second verse was a freestyle. The second verse was a freestyle. The first one I wrote, but the second one I freestyled because I didn't have nothing to say.
Y'all did 2 rounds?
We did 2 rounds. And the second one was a freestyle.
You run both rounds?
I did.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Second one was and it's also I also
God,
say it's not
20.
just wordplay, it's also your delivery too.
I would have asked for a rematch.
I feel like it's your delivery too. Cause you can say something, I can say your shirt is black. But if I say your shirt is black, like build it up, it could be so much better than your shirt is black. You know what I mean? Like it's also your delivery. So I feel like my second round, the way I did my delivery, even with the first round, it made it better. Cause like I said, the second round was a freestyle. Cause I was like, your dreads are dirty, your body looks all like
I think Tay Rock is nice, but
Tay Rock out here recycling rhymes.
Yeah, but Tay Rock got the way he put his all into it is like different. Like him and Daylight is, to me, is totally opposite. But I think Daylight is more lyrical. Daylight be saying some shit.
What would be your battle name?
My battle name?
D not live at 5.
Be live at 5.
D live. No, just live at 5.
Yeah. I got another name.
You feel like you got bars to be a battle rapper?
Left Hand McDaniels.
I don't even want to know why.
No, it come from that game with what's the shit called? Cornhole? We was playing it in the backyard. And I gave all the kids nicknames.
That's where it came
my
from?
nickname was Left Hand McDaniels.
That's where it came from?
My left hand.
When's for all the times your wife put you on the couch and you and your left hand became best friends?
Never slept on the couch.
That's some shit.
You never put you in a doghouse?
You can be in the doghouse, but I'm sleeping in my room.
Bed.
I'm sleeping in my room.
Okay.
See, that's what I was saying. Like, the movies got y'all gassed
No,
up.
I
Like,
would never do that. I would never do that per se, but I'm just wondering. I would never do that.
If you would do it if you would get away with it.
No, I wouldn't.
You would.
Yeah,
I would not put nobody on the couch.
you would. I know you would.
If you was to try it,
No, I
I
wouldn't
ain't
put
feeling
nobody.
you, like, you gonna have to sleep on the couch.
No, I wouldn't put you on the couch. No, I would not put you on the couch. I might tell you to go to your homeboy's house. I ain't putting you on the couch.
So you wanted them kids. Okay.
I might tell you. Or I might tell you go to the guest room. I might say, you know what, tonight you can go to the guest room.
He's gonna go over there and have a ball.
No, I'm gonna say
go. Not even go to the
homeboy's house. You gonna go to another female's house.
Not going to
No,
the
you gonna go
homeboy's
to homeboy and be like, hey man, I'm coming over there, but I ain't coming over there.
Tell Keisha to pull up. No joke. No, I might tell you to go to the guest bedroom.
We ain't gotta get
go to the guest bedroom. But I feel like with me, because I people, well, not people, but if you know me, if you're a guy, you know me. They know I'm always freezing, so sleeping with me is hard anyway. In general, like I like it like a sauna.
Oh.
I want my heat on. I want my 4 blankets, and then like, nah, you gonna suffocate me, and I'm gonna die. I'm like, too bad.
That'll change after you have kids.
What the? What, being cold?
Being hot. I mean, being cold. Yeah, you're gonna be hot natured.
Maybe I need some kids. Somebody act right so we can have some kids. Change this. One of y'all put a ring on it. Act right,
yeah,
fellas.
Get married first. I would say.
Of course, get married. Fellas, act right. Fellas.
Definitely get married first.
Fellas. Maybe we need to do a blind dating on here.
We tried that already.
We ain't tried it.
Yeah, we did. You already had that set up.
We didn't set it up. We didn't do nothing.
No, you already did it. You already had it set up. You was already.
The person we had in mind
Yeah, but that was one person. When you do a blind dating competition,
They
you
had
have a couple people.
They had hey, what you call it?
Yeah, speed dating. But with the
thing.
speed dating, you have to fill out a questionnaire and then they matched you up with somebody. It wasn't like regular speed dating.
And we could have kept it recorded.
It wasn't like regular speed dating. It was more like
get a mic on. Love face. Get a goddamn life.
I know, right? I don't know why Love Face keep
No, we ain't had this problem when we on the other one.
No, we did. He came up one time.
You did?
Yeah, he came up when we had J Boy.
At least drop a real comment.
Subscribe to us.
Subscribe to the page.
Subscribe, you know. But yeah.
Oh, so we got time for one more? It was just a short one. Family reunions. Whatever happened to
the family reunion?
Younger generation.
We introduced.
When we was younger, we had one every year, almost every year. We used to go.
I would say it was our generation's fault that didn't have one.
No, we still have one. I still go to one. In the country. We have one every year. We didn't have one the pandemic last year, but we have one every year. I still
we
go
had
to
one that we used to either go to my papa's or my granny's, but they stayed in Luling and Gidding, both countries.
Yeah, we have people. We have people in West Point.
Well, no, here it was raised in my grandpa was in. My grandma was in Gidding. Most of my papa people is here.
Most of my people are in West Point, Texas, so not that far from Luling. So yeah, we have one every year, every summer. First weekend in July, we have one.
Yeah. Yeah, I do the shirts and stuff.
We don't do the shirts per se because we do it every year. But with my other side of the family, with my grandma's side of the family, we do one like every other year. So we do shirts for that one. But the one we do every year, we don't do shirts. We just go down to the country and just cook and have a good time.
Y'all, no shirts. When was the last time you went to a family game?
Boy,
a minute.
It's been over 20 years.
Do y'all play games at y'all family reunion? Or y'all very Christian? Because at ours, we don't do that. We don't believe in games. We don't do poker, spades, domino. They don't believe in that. Christian.
We drink.
No, we don't drink either.
No, they drunk.
Sweet tea, water, soda. We don't drink. We don't do that.
Drunk, dominoes, spades,
we don't do that.
Horseshoes,
dice,
dominoes.
Well, like horseshoes, yeah, that's different. Horseshoe, basketball, yeah, but I'm talking about like the spades, the card games, dominoes. They don't believe in that.
What they got to do with being a Christian?
I don't know, but that's just what they never believe in. They don't believe in card games. They believe in dominoes. Of course.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
See what I'm saying? Shit don't make no sense.
You know. But yeah, it's weird. We don't believe in that.
We don't believe in spades, but you better put that Christmas tree up.
And he wasn't even born. Not even December 25th.
Well, not even was he not born in December. They said that if you look at the context clue, that it wasn't even cold.
No.
So it's none of the winter states anyway. So it wasn't even December, January, or February.
The spring solstice. What happened? You said.
So during the time that he was supposed to rise from the cross is about the time he was probably born, around that area. Not the time.
Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Everything in there is, when it comes to dates, those dates are just not spontaneous dates. Those are specific.
And even though the Bible doesn't necessarily say like he was born January whatever, or he was born
it gives
March.
You the season. It says the shepherds was in the field.
No shepherds in the field in December.
Right. Exactly. It's too cold for that.
Especially over there. It's fucking cold. Yeah, see but people, it's just tradition now, so it's hard to let go. But all you can do is tell them. After that, it's on that. I mean, ultimately, they got to answer to whoever the creator is when you pass away. Whatever happens when you pass away, you got to answer to whoever you got to answer to.
Right.
And they say, "Hey, you remember this? Why did you keep doing that?"
I don't know.
I really thought it was your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Whoosh.
I want to give a couple of shout outs before we leave. We always love to give our shout outs. Y'all want to give some shout outs while I pull this up? I know y'all got shout outs.
Shout out to Charles Energy Johnson. My homeboy,
Energy?
Fighter, yeah, like it's INNER, then capital G.
Oh, like
it's a play. Like if you go, like if you go to his like Energy MMA, go go to his IG page, you'll see you'll get like kind of a glimpse of like how dude is. But like
That sounds like
his next stop is the UFC. He demolished his dude last Friday.
So what's the step before him UFC?
The step he's at the regional scene. He's been LFA's most dominant champion.
He's heavy. What?
He's a flyweight, 125.
So 165?
125.
God damn. How much you weigh?
I'm like in the 180s right now.
In my physical, I was 212. What would that be? Middle?
212? No, that's a
welter.
That's light heavyweight. Though.
Light heavyweight.
I'm a dollar.
Light heavyweight.
I'm $1.25.
Push shit around.
That's where you at right now?
Yeah, like I'm probably more than that eating all this goddamn fast food this past couple of days.
You 212 right now.
I was 212. I did my physical last Thursday, and I was 212.
Your frame don't even look too nothing.
I just carry
it. Don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Joe Frazier.
I'm $1.25.
So you?
I'm nothing.
No, she a flower.
I'm $1.25.
You $1.25 for real?
Yeah, 125. That's my weight.
You a light as hell. You a light as hell.
You hear that, fellas? If you out there singing, I'm light. You pick me up.
Ain't nobody finna put a ring on advertisements like that.
You can pick her up. You like, oh shit, that's the one right there. I can wait to pick somebody up. Oh man. Good shit. That's good shit.
You have any shout outs, D?
Yeah, shout out to I'm gonna say shout out to Swift, the trucking school business. They giving your boy a shot, so you know this is gonna be my on road over the road experience that I'm getting. Getting some good money, getting paid every week. So, shout out to my wife because she been holding down. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your son. He's having a birthday.
My son's B-Day.
One years old.
The big Uno.
That boy, Sir Ari.
Yeah, man.
I like to have that one too.
And my family that actually supports me. You know, I dropped the podcast link in our family group, but
you know how that
you know shout out to my wife.
Yeah.
My mom always sees my podcast like the next day talking about you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even expect my family to do
I do it because I want y'all to say, no, motherfucker, every week is in here. Look,
but it's like my family don't even know. Like I know who looks at my page, who really pays attention to my page.
Yeah.
Because the people that look at your stories like really pay attention to your page.
Most people who look at my most people who tune into the live, they end up texting me during the live. So that's how I know they tuned in.
The family that I do have on my Facebook page or IG do not look at my stories at all.
It's all good.
Yeah, it is. I ain't
know when. I'm not gonna say if. I'm gonna say when.
For real.
We take the fuck off. Don't hit me up. I'm not promoting your shit.
You wasn't shooting with us.
And my family is talented. I'll do it. We gonna pay you. How much? $40.
Yeah, so $40 if you want to be a guest on our podcast, and $10 if you want your music video played. I know someone had asked earlier. So make sure you hit us up. Man, I got a couple shout outs I want to give out. First, I want to give a shout out to J Boy and T Poke. T Poke is having his slab day 2/10. It's in I should know, right? I did the flyer.
We do.
We really do. Shout out to T Poke. I low key want to DJ that day, but low key don't because that's a lot of shoes I gotta fill. But it is July 9th.
What if we
at Comanche Park 2?
All right.
What if we set up a podcast table?
We can do that. T Folk is already down to connect with us, so shout out to him.
Yeah, definitely.
And send that up. Shout out to I call them my little drinking buddies. I can't hang with y'all anymore, but y'all know.
No, you can't call somebody a drinking buddy. You can't even
I can't hang with y'all, but it's all good. Invite me out next time.
And the drinks that she named was like
weak. Long Island iced tea.
I didn't have no Long Island iced tea. I don't drink Long Island iced tea.
Water.
Yeah. Pickle juice. My pickle juice.
Oh yeah, the pickle juice. Jameson. Like it's pointless.
So shout out to them. Also want to give a shout out to. Let me share my screen. Let me see. Man, it's been a minute since I worked Restream. Shout out to Restream, man.
Blow too. We supposed to be doing some. We might
Stay,
be doing some.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. So I wanna let me
Oh, shout out to socially irresponsible. He Damien got something cooking for all of us.
For all of us.
So
shout out to them. I also want to give a shout out to, I'm gonna point this out to Hypnotic the DJ. He has his Chopped and Screw series, Do Not Disturb. This is number 4. Shout out to that cover design. You know I designed that cover. I do my best. I don't know who that girl is, don't ask. But I designed that cover. But shout out to Dojo DJs. They are one of our semi low key sponsors.
He sent that.
So our logo is on the back cover of the track list. So shout out to Dojo DJ that support us, and Hypnotic the DJ. So go check out his series, Do Not Disturb series. If you are into chopped and screwed music and R&B, what'd you say? I can say it out. Shut up. But if you are a fan of Dojo DJ, if you are a fan of R&B music and chopped and screwed music, this series is the perfect for you. And on number 4, he is actually talking, so you can hear his voice.
I did him.
Usually he doesn't talk, but you can actually hear his voice. So shout out to.
Ooh, y'all not supposed to see that.
See what? On screen? What do you mean I'm supposed to see that? What are you talking about?
What?
Hold it down.
We just sharing screens. I know. I ain't got none of that. But shout out to him. Also shout out to something else. My mind just went blank. Oh, shout out to us because on March 6th, say it with me, March 6th. We're having our live podcasting event at Upstage Comedy Lounge. It's gonna be dope. The flyer will drop this week. So all the podcasters out there, make sure you come out for a dope time. Even if you're not a podcaster, if you're someone that likes to talk your ish, like A and B Easy, make sure you are out.
And if you want to sponsor, just hit us up.
Hit us up.
And we can talk about it.
Definitely. And also, if you want to be a vendor at the event and sell your product, hit us up too. We got 4 vendor spaces available. March 6th from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And it's grown in sex, so that means get that little black dress out, get your heels out.
No panties.
I don't know about that.
No.
That ain't none of my business.
Who comes out with no panties? Unless you about to get some. That's weird.
It's grown sexy now.
Wear your panties. Put your panties on. Put your panties on.
Who wears a little black dress with panties? That's the freakum dress, ain't it?
Not necessarily. Anything can be freakum.
Just wear something.
Sweats can be freakum. You said what?
Wear something that you can pull to the side.
When you try.
Blue, why you got Pornhub pulled up?
I don't have Pornhub pulled up. Where you see Pornhub at?
Right there.
Wait, where? The Dojo DJ Presents?
No, it's right there.
The Dojo DJ Presents?
Pornhub.
I do not have Pornhub. I don't even go to Pornhub. I don't like watching porn.
XX?
I don't like watching none of that.
Xvideo?
Why watch people get it on when you can just get on yourself? That's stupid. That's how I think of it.
You'll watch it with somebody else.
No, that's stupid.
Get some ideas.
No.
It's very educational.
Blue, you don't watch porn?
No. I don't like it.
Have you ever watched porn?
I have, because someone sent me a link, but I'm not going to search up a video. That's stupid. Why am I going to sit there and watch 2 people get it on when I can just get on myself? That's why I don't like toys. I don't like toys either. That's stupid. What are you a toy? You get the real thing. If you ain't got access to the real thing, you gotta use a toy.
You can incorporate the. See, that's right.
You can incorporate toys while you get it on. Yes, you can. But if it's not a toy that you're incorporating, it's just a toy you use on yourself. I'm like, why?
I don't know why y'all use it, but they ain't got.
I don't know why they use it either. Cause I'm not.
You're the only toy we got.
I'm not using no toys. I'm not. Y'all gonna have all that.
Have all what?
The toys.
The toy.
The people don't get all that. But if you do want a sex toy and you want a pleasure box, shout out to the sexologist. Man, rated. I think it's like Rated X. I think that's his name. Don't call me.
Oh, it's a dude.
It's a dude. Oh. Man.
I thought you were talking about Ebony.
No. You thought you were talking about what?
I thought you were talking about Ebony.
Oh, shout out to her too. But I think she kind of put a hold on selling sex toys right now. But his name is
Business ain't booming?
His name is No, she does a lot.
Ain't popping.
No. Ebony does the sex toy. She does the charcuterie. She does the date night She does the date night tents.
Oh yeah.
So she does a lot. So she put a hold on that to do her other businesses. She does a lot of business. She's the one that sets up the speed dating shows too and all that.
Oh, okay.
She does a lot, but
she's the one that I seen the post from.
Yes, but on Instagram is Rated Sexology. Go follow him. He has a nice little sexy voice. If you like that deep little voice, if you're into that, I'm not.
And Exotic Pop. Shout out to
Exotic
Pop. Yo, hey, that lemonade. What was?
I don't know.
It was Soulja Boy's lemonade.
Was it? Yeah, I don't know. It was Soulja Boy.
I have the little flip one at the house. I haven't opened it up yet. It's a collector's item. But I have that one at the house. I haven't opened it up yet. And shout out to all the other podcasters that's in the podcast group. It's a lot of you guys. We're not going to call you name by name, but we support you guys. Just
I didn't see none of y'all tune in either, so I will be.
Radioactive tuned in.
Yeah,
but
I will be talking shit when we get off of here.
You will.
I might believe it.
Oh Lord, he's gonna talk some.
Hey, and trucking is bigger than real estate.
Oh, trucking is bigger than real estate.
I'm gonna clip that. That's gonna be the clip.
You hear that, Damien? I don't care how many.
Damien should go on Jeopardy, yo. Damien got a lot of knowledge, a lot of information.
And then tomorrow, if you want to go out on a Thursday night, I don't know who goes out on a Thursday night. If you want to go out on a Thursday night, meet me at the Happy Bar. I will be DJing a hip hop show.
Are you DJing?
I am. I don't know why I agreed to DJ this hip hop show. I'm already frustrated because they put me in a group chat. That's how you. The first way to piss me off is put me in a group chat with a whole bunch of underground artists. Don't do that. But
that's kind of necessary. They need to know who to get their music to.
No, they already sent the music to the promoter who already sent me their music.
Oh, word. Oh,
with their show sets and show times. Oh. Exactly. Makes no sense. But True Royalty performing. Toothpick Will is performing. I think SRG on Chris is performing.
Toothpick Willis?
Toothpick Will is his name.
That don't make it sound any better though.
It don't, but that's his name.
Toothpick Will.
Hey y'all, look. Let's do
Toothpick Will. It's a white boy. Okay, and Paris DeVille is performing. I want to say that SRG on Chris performing. If it's not here, but somebody from that AKA Entertainment.
Okay.
Is performing. So I'll be there Thursday in the mix on the ones and twos, doing what I do, press and play on all y'all music. And if it sucks, that's on you guys. I get there when I get there. That's what time. No, but it is $10 to get in because they're doing a raffle. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be entered to the raffle, I don't know how that raffle works, but I'm not sure. But this is off Vitamin Road. I've never been to this bar before. Happy Place Bar. Never been there before.
For Vitamin?
Yes. It starts at 9.
Right.
So pull up.
Be thugging out there.
Pull up. Ain't nothing finna be happy about that bar.
It's all good. I'm gonna hit up somebody and have some I'm gonna have some what's it called?
Somebody come pick you up?
No, security. I'm gonna have some security. Oh. So if you want to be my security for the night, let me know. I'll buy you a drink. One drink and that's it.
One drink.
So you want somebody to put their life on the line for you for one drink?
Okay, 2 drinks.
Why they tipsy?
Okay, 2 drinks. No, ain't nobody gonna. Security is not really more like to protect me. I don't need protection. It's more for you to carry my equipment. I can protect myself.
You need an assistant.
I need an assistant. You someone to carry my equipment. I don't need nobody to protect me.
Yeah, because I don't want to no more.
I got that. You say you don't want what?
I don't want to no more.
What? Carry my equipment?
Yeah.
You ain't never carried my equipment.
I did.
What, once?
We just hosted a
once. You didn't have to carry it. It was.
That's all it takes.
It was.
That's all it takes. I had to carry it when I had to pick it up and put it on the stand.
Oh, on the stand. Yeah, that was the first time I ever used a stand. I usually don't use the stand. Usually I just let it.
I don't know who that DJ was at that spot, but shout out to him.
He was out through. And then shout out to my home girl, Erica Shepherd. She's over Boss Babes. And this lady, she hosts a boss event once a month. The one that Clifton was hosting, that was her event.
Okay.
And it's for males and females. She brings all these business people together once a month. And it's not just let's go eat. She actually do business. She sits there. She connects you with people, real estate people, any industry that you can think of, lawyers. She will connect you with these people. And it's not people who brush you off. Sometimes you go to the events. They're like, yeah, I'll connect with you later. No, they actually sit there. Let me get your Instagram. Let's work out. Let's connect with some stuff. I met a lot of dope people doing that. And she already hit me up for the next boat party. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to be DJing her boat party again.
When is that?
It's in March.
Okay.
Sometime in March, I think.
Got a lot going on in March.
I think it's in March. Don't quote me on it. I don't remember off the top of my head, but that's
I've
gonna
never
be
been to a boat
dope.
party.
You should come. Y'all should come to this boat party. Invite your wives. It's like I said, it's not just a boat party where you just go have fun. Of course, we have fun and we drink, but it's networking. I won first tickets there from some real estate people.
Yeah, okay.
So it's networking, people who come and they actually genuinely want to keep in touch with you. I've kept in touch with a lot of people that I met, and she does an event every month, whether it's the trap paint, the brunches, like I said, boat parties. One time she had a vision board meeting too. So they do a lot of stuff. I like her. So she's very dope people. And I'm her go-to DJ. And every time someone needs a DJ, I'm the one she tags. So shout out to her. She's a very dope person. So and she actually wants to link up with us and do some stuff with us too. So cool. Shout out to her. Like you said, shout out to Blow with I Host Angel and Jason Shield. And shout out to Travis and D.
Yeah.
T1 and D live at 5. I want to shout you guys out. Like I said, I almost cried last week because y'all really killed it when I was absent. It's like I said, it's hard.
You weren't absent. You was.
Well, I was
we
sick.
Can see you on the screen when you was.
Yeah, but still, even though
playing Mama.
Right, Mama.
You remember the last time she would not get out? Like, Blue, we got it.
I know, but still, y'all still killed it though, because it's not too many people that can still do what y'all need to do without me being there. And that's one thing is hard to find in co-hosts. That's what happened when I first started this podcast, and then with my other podcast that I do, it's hard to find people that can take over when you need them to, because emergencies happen. So I appreciate you too for holding it down. P.O.P. hold it down. Oh my God. You killed it. But tonight my music video will be on my YouTube channel, DJ BabyBlueDiamond. Go ahead and subscribe. I know you're like another YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure out how to put everything that I do in one channel, but until then, go subscribe to my DJ BabyBlueDiamond channel on YouTube. My music video will be uploaded tonight. You can check out if you missed it tonight. You can check it out there. Shout out to Amaro Jossie for being on the song. You know he don't deserve it, but it's all good.
Shout out to Stop Playing Studios.
Shout out to Stop Playing Studios too.
Allowing us to use their spot.
Exactly, and for me to shoot the music video there. Shout out to Jared, and Mimi. Make it make sense, Mari. Go ahead, check out her podcast. It's on YouTube. Key. Shout out to Key. And that's the main people.
Those are the main people.
Oh yeah, and DJ Hennessy.
Yeah,
shout out to DJ Hennessy.
They're the important people that be.
The important people.
Yeah, that's the dude that make the beat.
And I want to say shout out to this beat maker I just met, KP the beat maker. Get off your phone, ho. Should be dropping soon. Hopefully we can get done before the live podcast. If not, we're gonna try. But
I feel like that should happen.
Get up off your phone, ho.
Hope we get a video too.
And this song was inspired by Travis. This season he's been better about it, but Travis isn't interested. He be scrolling through his Facebook.
That's not true. I don't know.
Look, he can't even get it out. That's how you know. That's how. It's not that he's not interested. It's something that we talk about that.
I don't know. I don't even know what he was doing when I
was. It was during like an intermission.
Yeah. But
that part.
Everybody was on the phone. I just
that part. No, I'm talking about in general. Like if we talk about a subject that you really don't know too much about.
Oh no. Okay. No, this is true. When they get on their East Side San Antonio shit, I check out because they will really go off.
If I peep to the left of me, man,
they will go off on a 5 to 10 minute conversation about it. I'm like, okay.
Okay, Clifton. I ain't trying to call you. I ain't trying to call y'all Clifton. But I see you too. If this mic can talk. Clifton. Just saying.
Mother sucker. We might have to find this. Nah, it's fine.
We ain't put a down payment yet.
Oh.
We ain't put a down payment yet. It's sad. Nah, but again, shout out to my co-hosts. They hold it down. You already know who I am. I'm your one, the only DJ BabyBlueDiamond.
It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live at 5 himself.
And it's your fella T1.
Oh, and shout out to Jessica Carter. She said, just for the record, his Facebook got me here. Oh, look, she's trying to be on your side.
Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Appreciate it, Jessica.
Exactly. Now, if you subscribe to our channels, his Facebook ain't got to get you there no more. I'm joking.
And share the video. Right
exactly.
now.
Share the live stream. Subscribe, share.
We're trying to do some giveaways and stuff with people that's actually like tuning in and sharing and commenting and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. You already know this is Where You As Podcast. This new episode will be dropping every Monday, 8 a.m. on Spotify, iTunes, and everywhere you listen to podcasts. You already know. We out. Peace.